Somebody here today is tired. Tired of counting coins before the month ends. Tired of watching opportunity walk past their door and knock on somebody else's. Tired of praying for a miracle while doing the same thing they did last year and the year before that. I'm not here to comfort you today. I'm here to wake you up, because there is a difference, a massive life-altering difference between being poor and being stuck. I want you to reflect on this first. You cannot fix what you refuse to own, and you cannot earn what you refuse to learn. Poor is a bank balance. Being stuck is a mindset. And today we are discussing why so many people don't just experience poverty. They get trapped in it, generation after generation, excuse after excuse, the same corner, same struggle, same story, on repeat. So let's ask the questions nobody wants to ask out loud. Why do poor people get stuck? Number one, they get stuck because they make peace with the problem. There is a dangerous comfort in familiar suffering. You know your struggle, you know it's shame, it's reading, it's excuses, and somewhere along the way, many people stop fighting the struggle and start decorating it. They give it nicknames, they joke about it, they build an identity around it by saying, I have always been broke. Oh no, you are poor. An identity is the hardest prison to escape, because you build the walls yourself and you keep the key in your own pocket. Don't forget, sir, man, comfortable pain is still pain. If you have made peace with where you are, you will never fight for where you could be. Number two, they get stuck because they think in today, not in decades. A poor attitude manifests as a lack of patience. People who are stuck ask, where can I get it right now? The free mind asks, what am I building for later? That is the difference between spending your last 5,000 naira on a new pair of shoes to look good for one night, and investing that same amount into a skill, a book, a tool, a trade that pays you for the next 20 years. Instant gratification is the down payment on lifelong regret. The wedding delay pleasure. Those who are stuck chase it. And that single habit, that one habit, quietly decides the trajectory of an entire life. Number three, they get stuck because they outsource responsibility. It is always easier to blame the government, the economy, the family that didn't help, the friend who used them, the country, the system, the village people, and the enemy. Listen, some of those things are real. System can be unjust, and circumstances can be brutal and unfair. I'm not here to deny that gravity exists, but here is the hard truth. Gravity is real, and some people still learn to fly planes. The moment you hand 100% of the blame to outside forces, you also hand away 100% of your power to change anything. And again, as you cannot fix what you refuse to own, you cannot also earn what you refuse to learn. People who are stuck spend their entire life and energy explaining the trap. Free people spend their energy finding the exit. Find the exit today and stop complaining. Number four, they get stuck because they stop learning. Let's carry out a little practical. Walk into the home of someone poor and stuck at the same time. And often you will find no books, No new skill being learned. No curiosity about how money, business, or the world actually works. Also, walk into the home of someone who is building wealth, and you will almost always find the opposite. A hunger to understand, a habit of reading, a willingness to feel like a beginner again. Don't forget, your income will really outgrow your information. If you stopped learning the day you left school, your bank account stopped growing the same day. And it has been standing still ever since, waiting for you to pick up a book, a course, a mentor, and a new idea. Start something good today and start growing your account. Number 5, they get stuck because they surround themselves with other stuck people. You cannot fly with eagles while nesting with chickens who mock you for looking at the sky. If everyone in your circle is broke, bitter, and comfortable staying that way, and every time you talk about a dream, they laugh, doubt, or drag you back down, that cycle is not your support system, it is your ceiling. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I will show you your financial future with frightening accuracy. Change your cycle, or your cycle will change your dream into a memory. Number 6, they get stuck because they fear the risk more than they fear the routine. Here is the cruelest trick poverty plays on the mind. It makes risk feel more dangerous than stagnation. But staying still is not safe. Staying still is just a slower disaster. Every person you admire who broke the cycle took a risk that scared them. They started the business with no guarantee. They moved to the city with no safety net. And they invested in themselves when everyone said wait. Comfort and growth do not live in the same house. Choose your roommate wisely. Now hear me. I'm not here to leave you condemned. I'm here to hand you the exit, to get you out of the chain of poverty, to get you unstuck, and to hand you the shovel to dig yourself out. And here is how to do it. Number 1, change the story you tell yourself. Stop saying I'm poor. Start saying I'm in my temporary season and I'm building my way out. Language becomes belief. Belief becomes behavior. Behavior becomes destiny. Number 2, attack more skill relentlessly. Not 10 dreams, 1 skill. Master it until the world has no choice but to pay you for it. Number 3, control what you consume. Be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of how you use your money and information. Track every coin. Read every day. Small discipline compound into massive freedom. Be careful. Number 4, find people already living your future. You have to find these people. Make them your friends. Get close to them and ask questions. Let their normal become your target. Number 5, take the risk your comfort zone is begging you not to take. Comfort zone is a dead zone. It restricts people and makes them lazy. It slows down progress and business at the same time. You need to move. Forget about the comfort. Be hungry for more. Don't get tired and don't get satisfied. Keep improving. Even if somebody said, this is just how our family is, you are not obligated to finish someone else's sentence. You can be the correction in your bloodline. You can be the one they point to generation from now and say, that is where it's changed. That is who broke it. Poverty is not your identity. It is your starting line, not your finish line. You are not born to survive. You were born to rise. So stand up, look at where you are, and decide right now in this moment. I will not die stuck. I will not raise my children stuck. The cycle stops in me today. Now go, build, learn, and rise. The people who are stuck, stay comfortable. The free stay in motion. Choose motion today.